What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. Now, there have been more reveals for Spider-Man 3 in the last month and a half than maybe every other Marvel movie combined for the rest of the year. Well, except for that Marvel Phase 5 slate that we got just 3 days ago. And today we have a brand new plot leak, but from an unlikely source. Usually, the plot leaks we cover here at the channel are anonymous and either from Reddit or 4chan. Today, this actually comes from friend of the channel and industry insider Mikey Sutton in the form of an exclusive. We're going to read through this plot leak word for word, break it down, of course, issue the normal spoiler warning, and then try to contextualize it with what we already know for the upcoming third installment for the Spider-Man franchise. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're still giving away this insane 1/4 scale Beta Ray Bill, as well as our third and final Infinity Saga box set, and we've added a PlayStation 5. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, and if you want, stick around at the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So firstly, the normal spoiler warning, as we say in every plot leak video, regardless of the source. Remember to take anything that doesn't come directly from Marvel with a grain of salt. In the past, these plot leaks have become true though, so if this is in any way going to ruin your Marvel Phase 5, your Marvel Phase 4, or your Spider-Man 3 experience, then you might want to back out now. Only you know if you're susceptible to this kind of thing. And the author of this plot leak, Mikey Sutton, happens to be a friend of mine, again, friend of the channel, and an industry insider with a trusted track record. He himself would tell you the same thing. So now that you guys have been warned, let's dive right into this plot. It starts, quote, Tom Holland's Peter Parker will still be the focus of the still untitled Spider-Man 3 despite a growing cast of heroes and villains. However, according to inside sources, Spider-Man 3 is going to be a sprawling, ambitious adventure weaving together science and the supernatural. Apparently, it will end on a cliffhanger as well, concluding in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which is being directed by Sam Raimi, who famously helmed Sony's original trilogy of Spidey movies. The following information, if its parts remain unchanged during production, could be massive spoilers. Do not proceed unless you want to avoid them. First of all, the burgeoning romance between Parker and MJ will deepen in the movie. Those expecting action from beginning to end are not going to receive what they are seeking. Don't get me wrong, the last act of the film, which I will preview, has the potential to rival Infinity War and Endgame, but anyone thinking that Kevin Feige will take his eyes off the wheel are worrying for nothing. Spider-Man 3 is going to be similar to Civil War in how it balances powerful character moments with characters gradually introduced into its plot. In other words, it won't be throwing spaghetti against the wall. At heart of it all will be Holland and Zendaya. The movie will revolve around the relationship, and it's going to be tested here as she realizes how dangerous it is for her boyfriend to be Spider-Man, especially with the world knowing his true identity. The bad guys aren't coming after Peter Parker, they're coming after her, his most obvious weakness. Secondly, the events in WandaVision are what lead to the other Sony Universe characters to materialize on this Earth. It'll be the fault of Scarlet Witch. Spider-Man 3 is basically the middle piece of what's really a three-part tale, ending in Doctor Strange, starting with WandaVision, Spider-Man in the middle. Mephisto will show up here too, as revealed to me. Doctor Strange is going to remove people's memories of Parker being Spider-Man, including MJ's, with one of his powerful spells. They added there will be consequences to that, which he does not yet know. Maguire and Garfield don't appear until the second half of the film, setting up an extraordinary sequence with the trio battling their respective villains. There will be time travel involved as well as swinging from one universe to another. Cynics have claimed that DC's film The Flash movie influenced Spider-Man 3 to head in this direction, but that isn't the case. The mammoth success of the Oscar-winning Into the Spider-Verse animated movie in 2018 convinced Disney and Sony to pursue this particular vision. With Raimi directing the second Doctor Strange film, he can provide Maguire the Endgame-esque finale he unveiled before. Your fly in the ointment, Mikey Sutton. And you can actually find this article as well as all of Mikey Sutton's original scoops over on his website, geekosity.com. There's a link down in the description. Now, once unveiled before, this whole coming in at the end of the film may be just cameos, but what Mikey Sutton seems to indicate here is that in the second half of the film, we will get a decent action sequence with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, which for one makes me super excited. When a couple of days ago from a couple of other industry insiders, we heard reports that they would only have quick cameos, as we've reported on here at the channel. That made a lot of sense to me because, as I've argued at the channel for the last 3 weeks, how are they going to do Peter Parker's narrative any justice and introduce a multiverse with 2 other Peter Parkers from different dimensions? That's either going to be the longest movie of all time or something isn't going to get done properly. But I didn't want just quick cameos. If we're going to have 3 Spider-Men and a Spider-Verse show up in live action, you better give me some triple Spider-Verse action. That's the whole point of bringing them in. And now what it sounds like is, with these villains coming back respectively, towards the end of the 3rd act in the second half of the film, you'll get Tom Holland and the other 2 Peter Parkers, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, all of them swinging through, fighting against Alfred Molina's Dr. Octopus, fighting against Jamie Foxx's Electro, and who even knows what villains from this universe. We'd have to guess most likely the Scorpion and, of course, Vulture. Either way, we're going to get that Spider-Verse action, but it sounds like it'll be done in a way that doesn't impede on Peter Parker's narrative. It's also amazing to hear, pun totally intended, they're finally going to do the whole vulnerability thing and help us understand what it's like for a superhero to have his identity revealed when that's not safe for him or his loved ones. Up until now, everybody's known the identities of all the superheroes, and we saw a slight hint of this back in Iron Man 3 when Iron Man reveals his address to the then Mandarin, and all of a sudden he has choppers at his front door blowing his house up. That's sort of the thing, right? That there's always going to be your enemies who are out to get you, and it's not just you to protect yourself, it's all of your loved ones as well. Can you protect them also? And I don't think I need to point out the irony for a lot of you here, but I'm going to just in case you're missing it. That was Tony Stark's, his mentor's, main objective. To protect everyone, to protect Pepper, to put a suit of armor around the Earth, and we all saw where that led him, not only in his death and sacrifice at the end of Endgame, but for a while there, PTSD and some actual anxiety problems. You even saw him manifesting again in Iron Man 3, a full-on panic attack, and for a while, he wasn't great at handling the stress and the potential demise of his loved ones. Now his protege is going to be facing the same exact thing, and it'll be interesting to see how Tom Holland's Peter Parker chooses to handle this and what happens in the narrative. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below. How hype are you for Spider-Man 3? What do you think about this plot leak and or plot summary with all of these details? Does this read like the Spider-Man 3 that you want to see? And how hype would you be for a full-on Into the Spider-Verse live-action Spider Trilogy sequence? I, for one, am super hyped. Let me know all your thoughts down below, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away this insane 1/4 scale Beta Ray Bill, as well as our 3rd and final Infinity Saga box set, regardless of the subscriber count this month. We're also giving away a PlayStation 5 at 800,000 subscribers. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on here at the channel, the better chance you have of winning. Then make sure to hit the notification bell with notifications turned on to keep up with our content to help you do that. And as always, if you enjoyed today's video or the rest of the videos here at the channel, smash that like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me over on Instagram at IamFires, over on Spotify with original music under Allfires, or streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/Nevellen, N-V-E-L-L-E-N. There is links down in the description to all 3. Thanks for checking out the channel, guys, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.